Facts and curiosities you didn't know about China. Why is it the Asian giant? China, an ancient nation, vast and full of contrasts, has been for centuries one of the most influential civilizations in the history of mankind. From its ancient emperors to its economic boom in the 21st century, this country has left a profound mark on the world. But how much do you really know about China? Beyond its great walls, its millenary temples, or its famous food, there are countless facts and curiosities that you probably didn't know. Did you know that China's history dates back more than 5,000 years, and that its cultural influence is so profound that it continues to shape modern life, even outside its borders? What's more, China stands out not only for its rich tradition, but also for its technological innovation and its position as one of today's most powerful global powers. If you think that everything there is to know about this Asian giant has already been said, think again. We invite you to discover surprising aspects ranging from its most ancient traditions to its incredible modern advances. But before we begin, have you ever wondered how such an ancient civilization managed to become a world leader in technology and economics? Or why China remains a fascinating mystery to the rest of the world, with so many cultures, customs, and secrets yet to be discovered? Join us on this journey, and by the end, you're sure to have a new perspective on this country that, without a doubt, continues to set the standard on the global stage. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe for more fascinating facts about China. History, a journey through the centuries. To understand China's weight in the contemporary world, it is essential to look to its past. China's history dates back more than 5,000 years, a time when the dynasties that ruled the vast region were already making advances in technology, philosophy, and art. The ancient Chinese civilization is considered one of the oldest in the world. The earliest known Chinese dynasty, the Xia dynasty, approximately 2070 BC, 1600 BC, although shrouded in myth, marks the beginning of the centralized political structure. Through the Zhou, Qin, Han, Tang, and Yuan dynasties, Chinese civilization expanded and flourished in amazing ways. The Qin dynasty, 221 BC, 206 BC, was responsible for the construction of the Great Wall of China, a defense structure stretching 13,000 miles, more than 21,000 kilometers, across mountains and deserts. Its creation was not only an architectural feat, but also a symbol of China's determination to protect its territory. China today, an economic and technological giant. Today, China is not only one of the most populous nations, but also one of the largest economies in the world. In 2023, China's gross domestic product, GDP, reached $18,000 billion, consolidating its position as the second largest economy after the United States. Technology has been a fundamental pillar of China's growth. In the last 20 years, it has emerged as a world leader in artificial intelligence, telecommunications, and manufacturing. Companies such as Huawei, Alibaba, Tencent, and Baidu have been responsible for transforming the global technology infrastructure. Infrastructure development is another key to China's growth. In the last decade, China has invested billions of dollars in projects such as the high-speed rail, which connects major cities in an ultra-fast way. By 2023, China would have more than 22,000 miles, 35,000 kilometers, of high-speed rail, the largest system in the world. Chinese culture, an enduring tradition. China is famous for its millennia-old culture, which ranges from traditional medicine, to the art of calligraphy, to philosophy and thought that has influenced not only Asia, but the entire world. Confucianism, the pillar of Chinese philosophy. Confucianism is one of the central elements of Chinese culture. Developed by Confucius, 551 BC, 479 BC, this school of thought has profoundly influenced Chinese morality, politics, and social structure for more than 2,000 years. The importance of social harmony, respect for elders, and education are concepts that remain fundamental to everyday Chinese life. Traditional Chinese medicine, TCM. Traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, is another wonder that has endured for over 2,000 years. It uses a combination of herbology, acupuncture, massage techniques, and other practices to balance the body's vital energy. In fact, recent studies have shown that many of these practices have a scientific basis, which has led to a renaissance of TCM in the Western world. The Chinese calendar, a year of seasons and animals. One of the best-known peculiarities of Chinese culture is its lunar calendar. Each year is associated with one of the 12 animals of the Chinese zodiac: the rat, the buffalo, the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon, the snake, the horse, the goat, the monkey, the rooster, the dog, and the pig. Each animal has certain characteristics that are said to influence people born under its sign. Chinese New Year, a global holiday. Chinese New Year, or Spring Festival, is one of the country's most important celebrations. Although the date varies from year to year, it is generally celebrated between late January and early February. In 2023, more than 1 billion people participated in the festivities. Celebrations include dragon dances, fireworks, the exchange of red envelopes with money for luck, and family reunions. The giant in numbers, some shocking facts. 1. China's population. As mentioned above, China has a population of over 1.4 billion people, representing approximately 18% of the world's population. Although the rate of population growth has slowed, it is still the most populous country on the planet. 2. Chinese language. Mandarin Chinese is the most widely spoken language in the world, with more than 1.1 billion native speakers. In addition, the writing system, based on characters, is one of the most complex and ancient. 3. The highway system. China has the largest network of highways in the world, exceeding 80,000 kilometers. This infrastructure has been key to facilitating trade and the mobility of the population in such a vast country. 4. Geographic size. China is the fourth largest country in the world in terms of surface area, after Russia, Canada, and the United States. Its territory covers more than 9,596,000 square kilometers, which is equivalent to almost 2% of the planet's land area. 5. Food. Chinese cuisine is famous for its diversity. There are more than 100 types of regional cuisine in China, including dishes as varied as hot pot, Chinese fondue, dumplings, stuffed dumplings, and Peking duck. In fact, Chinese food is one of the most popular cuisines in the world. China and the future, challenges and opportunities. Although China is a global superpower, it faces a number of challenges to continue to sustain its long-term growth. Demographic challenges. Despite its gigantic population, China is facing accelerated aging, with a low birth rate and an increasingly aging population. By 2050, it is estimated that more than 25% of its population will be over 60 years old. Climate change and sustainability. China, as the world's largest CO2 emitter, is taking steps to address climate change. It is committed to achieving carbon neutrality by 2060 and is investing heavily in renewable energy, such as solar and wind power. The New Silk Road. China has launched the ambitious project of the Belt and Road Initiative, also known as the New Silk Road, which aims to connect China with countries in Asia, Africa, and Europe through infrastructure, trade, and cooperation. China is undoubtedly one of the most influential countries of the 21st century. With an ancient history, an impressive population, a growing economy, and a rich and diverse culture, it has become the epicenter of many of the global transformations we are experiencing. From its political and economic influence to its leadership in technology and sustainability, China continues to be a key player in the future of the planet. As it continues to develop, there is no doubt that China will continue to play a crucial role in shaping the world's future. Despite the challenges, its ability to adapt and evolve ensures that it will long remain one of the most fascinating giants on the planet. Chinese philosophy, beyond Confucius. Chinese philosophy is a vast sea of currents of thought that have profoundly influenced the daily lives of its people and the structure of its society. While Confucianism is the best known, there are two other major philosophical schools that have also shaped Chinese culture: Taoism and Buddhism. Taoism, the way of harmony. Taoism was founded by the philosopher Laozi around the 6th century BC, and is a philosophical current that emphasizes harmony with nature and flowing with the Tao, the universal way or path. According to Taoism, inner peace and wisdom are achieved through simplicity, non-action, wu-wei, and meditation. The concept of yin-yang, complementary duality, is a fundamental tenet of Taoism, and its influence is still present today, especially in traditional Chinese medicine and martial arts such as Tai Chi. Buddhism in China, from India to the heart of Asia. Buddhism came to China from India during the Han Dynasty, around the 1st century AD. Since then, it has undergone a profound transformation and adaptation to Chinese culture. Chan Buddhism, later known as Zen in Japan, was a current that emphasized direct meditation and the personal experience of enlightenment, profoundly influencing Chinese aesthetics and the arts. Buddhist temples remain places of veneration and meditation throughout China, and Mount Wutai, Mount Amaze, and Mount Putuo are some of the most sacred places for Chinese Buddhists. Language and writing, a complex and beautiful world. The Chinese language has one of the oldest and most complex scripts in the world. Unlike alphabetic languages, Mandarin Chinese uses a logographic system, which means that each character represents an idea or word rather than a sound. This system is composed of more than 50,000 different characters, although only a small percentage of them are commonly used in everyday life, approximately 3,000 to 5,000 characters. Chinese calligraphy, a millenary art. Chinese calligraphy is considered one of the greatest art forms in Chinese culture. For the Chinese, calligraphy is not only a form of writing, but a form of spiritual expression. Through writing, a calligrapher can express his emotional state, his inner discipline, and his understanding of the world. The tools of calligraphy are very specific. Brush, ink, inkwell, and rice paper are essential to create harmonious and flowing characters. Chinese calligraphy also has a strong relationship with philosophical thought. The act of writing with a brush, slowly and deliberately, is a form of meditation that reflects respect for time and effort, as opposed to the speed and immediacy of the modern world. Customs and traditions, a culture that respects the past. China has a wide variety of regional traditions that have been practiced for thousands of years. Some of these traditions may seem very foreign to Westerners, but they are the basis of Chinese cultural identity. Tea, the national drink. Tea is one of the most important and deeply rooted beverages in Chinese culture. In fact, China is the birthplace of tea. According to stories, tea was discovered by Emperor Shennong around 2737 BC, when some leaves from a bush accidentally fell into a pot of boiling water. From then on, tea became an integral part of Chinese daily life, and its preparation became a real ceremony. There are different types of tea according to their processing: green tea, black tea, oolong tea, and white tea, among others. In many parts of China, the tea ceremony is a ritual that symbolizes respect, friendship, and hospitality. Feng Shui, the art of spatial harmony. Feng Shui is an ancient Chinese practice that seeks to harmonize the flow of energy, qi, in the spaces where we live and work. The central idea is that the environment profoundly influences our health, well-being, and prosperity. According to Feng Shui, the arrangement of the furniture, the orientation of the houses, and the location of certain objects can have a positive or negative impact on our lives. Feng Shui has particularly in interior decoration and building design achieved global popularity today, although its roots are deeply rooted in the Chinese tradition. China and art, an unparalleled cultural richness. El arte chino es increíblemente variado y abarca desde la pintura hasta la cerámica, pasando por la escultura y la arquitectura. Traditional Chinese painting, a look at landscape and nature. Traditional Chinese painting, often referred to as shan shui, mountain and water, not only depicts landscapes, but reflects the spiritual connection between man and nature. Chinese painters tend to depict grandiose but empty landscapes, conveying the idea that man is only a small part of a much larger universe. Ink and brush are the two essential elements in the creation of these works, which are characterized by their fluid and expressive style. Chinese ceramics, a journey of beauty and functionality. Chinese ceramics are world-renowned for their delicacy and quality. For more than 1,000 years, Chinese dynasties perfected the manufacture of porcelain, producing some of the finest and most beautiful pieces in the world. Porcelain vessels and the art of blue and white pottery are internationally renowned, and some pieces from the Tang and Ming dynasties sell for millions of dollars at auction houses. The unexpected, fascinating curiosities. Insect diet. Although most Westerners would be uncomfortable at the idea, in some regions of China it is common to eat insects as part of the daily diet. Among the most popular are crickets, cicadas, and beetle larvae. The giant panda, considered one of China's most iconic animals, is actually a low producer of offspring, making its conservation a challenge. China has invested millions in nature reserves and breeding programs to preserve this species. The ruins of Sanxingdui. In 2020, archaeologists made a fascinating discovery in the Sichuan region, finding an ancient civilization more than 3,000 years old. The Sanxingdui ruins shocked the world because of their bronze masks of enormous proportions, which challenge our understanding of ancient Chinese civilizations. Little China Island, Chongming, an island in the Yangtze River Delta, is known as Little China Island. It is a microcosm of what China has to offer, with landscapes varying from marshlands to forests, and a rural lifestyle very different from the hustle and bustle of the big cities. As we have seen, China is a country full of stories, age-old traditions, and amazing developments that continue to shock the world. From its cultural heritage to its incredible economic and technological transformation, there is no doubt that the Asian giant will continue to be a key player in the global future. But what else can you discover about other cultures and civilizations? The answer is right here, in World and Evolution. If you've been fascinated by all that China has to offer, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to continue exploring the fascinating world that is constantly changing. Every week we bring you more content on history, technology, economics, and everything else that is shaping our future. Don't miss out. Also, if you want to dig deeper into how ideas and knowledge can transform your life and lead you to success, visit our website selfmatamillionaires.online. There you'll find resources, strategies, and tips to fuel your personal and professional growth, inspired by the world's brightest minds. Join the World and Evolution community and start your journey to knowledge and evolution today.